Hey, 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 happy Saturday. I hope that you are well. I hope that you are having a great day and a good start to your weekend. I wanted to jump on here and just do a live. I realise it's Saturday and normally I'm live on a Friday, but yesterday I was out after work on a works party, and so I really didn't get the chance to come live yesterday, but I wanted to make sure that I did still come live and that I didn't miss this week, because I'm really enjoying getting back into coming and talking to you live, and flawsomeAF Fridays are that for me. So we are doing flawsomeAF Friday on a Saturday this week, and I really wanted to talk to you today about one of the biggest mistakes that I see women in business making. Hey Chris, whether that be as an employee or as a business owner. So if you are joining me live, I would absolutely love you to come and say hello the same way that Chris has, or if you're catching this on the replay, feel free to still tell me where you're watching from. Drop me a comment, because I love seeing who has seen my content, and I love to know, and it's really helpful for me to know who my content is reaching. That really does help me. So I'll just get straight to it then, okay? One of the biggest mistakes that I see women in business making, and like I said, that could be as an employee or as the owner of their own business, is that they have the belief that they shouldn't, or they are not allowed to show up as all that they are. So as all of them, okay? Yay, you're watching from Texas. That's amazing. That's quite far. What time is it where you are? I'm guessing it's about 6:10 at the moment. So I see them showing up as a version that isn't all of them. They have a belief that they aren't allowed, or they shouldn't, perhaps, probably more that they shouldn't share all of the parts of them, because they have this fear that if they do show up as truly who they are, and I mean all of them, flaws and all, it's either going to be too much and it's going to piss people off, or it's not going to be enough. And so they then show up as a version that isn't really themselves, right? And I get that, actually, because that was actually me. And possibly it can stem from feelings of fear that have come from a place in the past where maybe this is you. You have shown up as all of you at some point, or you've exposed a part of you that maybe you normally keep hidden. Maybe you've been made fun of. Maybe you've been told that you're too much, that you're too loud. Maybe you've been told that you're not enough, or that you're too quiet. And so then we've gone to a place of falling into a trap where we're like, right, okay, I can't do that. I can't share all of the parts of me. I can't show up as all of me, because it's either going to piss people off because I'm going to be too much, or it's going to maybe hinder the progression in my career. So we've gone into that place of hiding parts of us, keeping our voice small, right? Not truly owning who we are, and not truly owning our own voice. And that then can feel exhausting. I know that from my own personal experience. And so what I want to ask you, if this is you and you can kind of relate to what I'm saying here, is, do you think, or do you see that everyone that isn't sharing all of the parts of them, so that is keeping certain parts of them hidden, do you see them going on to have the most successful career or business that they could possibly have? Do they get the results that you would absolutely love to get in your own business? Right? I'm guessing not. Okay? And actually, in doing what you are doing and what they are doing, so keeping parts of you hidden, not showing up as who you truly are, you could actually keep yourself stuck at the place that you're in. That's the result that you could actually get from staying in the place that you are, not sharing all of the parts of you, not showing up as who you truly are, keeping yourself hidden. And you could actually end up staying stuck and not getting the results that you want to get in your career or your business by holding on to this belief and behavior that you can't share all of you and that you shouldn't, okay, or that you can't, right? So how do you actually get to a place of ditching that old belief and actually going on to own the fuck out of who you are and getting the results that you want in your business, climbing that corporate ladder really quickly, or exponentially speeding up the results in your business? Like, how do you do it? And I guess what I wanted to do here was just share a little story with you of somebody that I've worked with, because she's been through that whole same process as well. So I've worked with a lady who came into a corporate role for several years, and she decided actually that she wanted to move from her corporate role into owning her own business. And she did that, and she was quite successful, right? She was quite successful to a certain event, but she had a real fear of, oh my God, like I can't show up to meetings just being me, just being all of me. I can't do that. I'm like, that feels really scary. I am possibly not going to give off the right vibe. I'm not going to be seen as professional, or I'm going to be seen as someone who is too loud. That's not how I should be building a business, because I'm going to be too much. She had that fear, right? And we had several chats and several sessions where I coached her through the scenarios of continuing down that path and continuing to hide who she was, or showing up as who she was, showing up as all of her, just being her amazing self and putting herself out there and being vulnerable enough to do that, so that she could let people see who she truly was, so that she could say the things that she wanted to say, knowing that she believed them, knowing that she trusted what she was saying were the things that actually other people needed to hear and that she knew would help other people. And the moment she went from making a decision to do that, to show up as who she is fully, all of her, scary as shit, all of her, in her mind, full of fear, the moment she made the decision to do that, that's the moment that everything changed. Because from that moment, she got to move into a space of owning the fuck out of who she was, regardless of what other people thought. And it is a scary thing, but really, once you make the decision to do that, to own the fuck out of who you are, knowing that the place that you are coming from is a powerful place, you have got value to add, you know that you can impact other people's lives in your corporate career or in your own business. The moment you make that decision and give yourself the permission to do that, that's when the game changes. And that's what happened for her. And the moment she did that, her energy shifted from an employee mindset to a CEO mindset, owning the fuck out of who she was, just being all of her, tapping into and anchoring into who she is and who she was at her core. People saw that, they noticed it, they respected it. And the amount of leads that she got in her business just spiraled, and her success supercharged, and she got to a place that she wasn't ever expecting to get to in her business a lot quicker, right? She has been able to launch her own business and build a level of trust with the people that now refer people to her a lot quicker and with a lot more power, because she is being her. There are no surprises when people refer people to her as well. There are no surprises. They know exactly who they are getting because she's been willing to share herself, all of her opinions, what she believes is the right thing for other people, the people that she wants to help, right? And so that is what has really helped her go from feeling really scared to be who she truly was and put herself out there, to actually being a powerful CEO in her role and in her business, knowing that actually people value that, people trust her. And she also now knows that actually she will piss some people off and they will not be her people. And she's now okay with that. right? Because she trusts who she is and she believes in who she is and she owns the fuck out of it unapologetically. And so that's how she's been able to do that. And so I want to just, I guess, finish with leaving you with a question actually, which really is this, right? Do you want to keep believing and thinking that showing up as a watered down version of yourself, that you can't share all of you, that you aren't allowed to share all of the parts of you, is gonna help you get to where you want to get to in your career or in your business? And do you believe that you are going to see the results? Continuing to think and believe that, okay? Or do you want to make a decision today to actually own the fuck out of who you are, show up as who you truly are, knowing that there is so much value, so much power in that, and that in you doing that, you are gonna really get yourself seen and heard in the right way, and then leapfrog forward in your career, climb that ladder in your career or in your business, okay? Because in you choosing to go from having an employee mindset to to a CEO mindset and owning the fuck out of who you are is how you are going to scale quickly, just like the lady that I've shared with you today. So that is it. I am going to love you and leave you. If you want to explore this more, I am able to do that with you on one of my 30-minute power calls. We can have a chat about where you are, where you want to get to, and how we can perhaps put some steps in place to get you there. If that's something that sounds of interest to you, if this live has resonated with you, drop me a comment below with the word CEO and I will reach out to you and we can get a 30-minute call booked in so that we can bespokely create a little action plan for you to move forward from this place forward. Okay, lots of love. Have an amazing day and I'll speak to you soon.